Hi again. If you don't already know by now, then you need to go watch a couple of videos before this one. My name is Rachel. I am prepping for my first ever bodybuilding competition. The category will be bikini, and I will be debuting with the OCB at the Captain's Cup in Tampa on March 2023. This is a video diary of pretty much how everything went in the longest prep known to mankind. I prepped for 6 months and this is November. So if you haven't seen any of the other videos, pause. This one will still be here. Go back and watch the other ones. If you are all caught up, continue watching.
Hi! Updates. Best thing I've done in my life thus far in this fitness journey. Ice baths. I was about to do it, and then the night before I watched something, and I found out that like I should try doing cold water showers first before I do ice baths. I went ahead and I was like, okay, you know what? That's a plan. I'll go ahead and try it just because it's like, you know, I don't have to do the labor of it, but I thought it wasn't going to be much. But I was like, let me go ahead and integrate my body into this and do a cold shower. I did a cold shower one day. After that cold shower, y'all, when I tell you I didn't feel nothing, I didn't feel nothing the next day. I tell you, it makes me question if I even like went hard. And then I had to replay the workout in my brain. I was like, no, I remember I went to failure on this, and I did that, and I hit a personal record on this one. Like, yeah, whoa, this thing works. And it works so well that I'm not gonna do an ice bath because I'm like, I do it now after every workout, and that's 4 times a week right now. So that'd be me filling up my tub with ice and some water 4 times a week. No. That's no. It's so good. Please, like, if you gotten to the point where you're like, I need to do something about my soreness, and you know you've been recommended doing ice baths or whatever, do a cold water shower first. Another update, as I'm getting more used to this whole I'm getting more used to working out and everything, and getting used to the idea that I'm actually going to be doing competition. I want to do something earlier than March. I still don't want to do anything in 2022 because I have a lot to focus on for work. And I'm glad I'm not doing the one in December because my brain would not be able to handle it right now.
So a couple of things. Updates. Okay. There's like so much on my mind. These past couple of weeks, this whole month of December. Oh man. But today I can finally make a video because I can finally breathe. Everything is coming together through the grace of God. And I'm not trying to be churchy. I'm being real, y'all. This was God's doing, okay? This was God's doing the way I'm making it through. And all glory I already knew was going to go to him. And that's why I was looking crazy at first. But man, all glory and honor truly is all his. And the holidays are coming up. I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to travel and be home for a week, back with my immediate family. I know I'm going to be there for a week. So I already know what it's going to happen. I already have my game plan together as far as like eating and what's going to happen. Updates on how I'm feeling. So like I'm starting to like look at my body. I'm looking at my body and
I'm trusting the process. You know, I already came in the mindset of trusting the process, but I didn't have no true process to really trust in just yet until now. Now is when I'm really trusting the process. Let me explain. I look at my body in the mirror right now and I love it. I love my body. I'm like, okay, I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. You know, my clothes don't feel odd because I don't wear super tight clothes, and I might wear, you know, a tight piece here or there. But to me, it seems like it sits on me as usual, or, you know, I don't see a difference in my clothing. Now, just literally last night, 2 days ago, this whole week. So this week, Olympia is happening in Vegas. Olympia 2022 is happening in Vegas. And I was just looking at some of the people and then hearing some reviews, people talking about what their predictions and stuff like that. And then watching other bikini pro girls, women who are, you know, going to Olympia. I started looking at them and I was like, they're muscular, slim girls. They're not slim thick. They're muscular, slim. So I started looking at my body and I started picking my body out, y'all. Really my legs. Right now I'm not trusting the process, I'm not understanding it. Cause I look at my body and I feel like my legs are like the legs of a big bikini girl, but also a small wellness girl. And I'm super nervous. And I try not to let it, you know, get to me. You know, and I've decided to stop looking in the mirror. Again, it's one of those times where I have to stop. Yesterday, I was up at 1 o'clock in the morning, could not sleep, looking at my body and just looking at my legs and posing and like, yo, even if I slim down, like, yo, how much am I about to slim down and this still be okay? Like, I feel like my quads are huge, you know, and hamstrings ain't doing much. Glutes ain't much going on there. Like, it's no, I feel like it's the booty that I've already had. It's just got some cuts to it. But I'm like, if my quads look like this, then shouldn't I have, you know, the glute hamstring tie-in, you know, kind of showing, you know? So I'm like, and I get it. I'm 4 months away from this competition. I get it. You know, I gotta chill. I gotta chill out. I know. And I know I'm gonna slim down. It's just, yo, like, what if I slim down and I don't like, I know I'm beautiful. Okay. I know I'm beautiful. I already felt like my body was beautiful before I even decided to pursue this. You know, but when you do these competitions, it's not about being beautiful. Everybody there look good. Everybody who enters looks good. It's about being the standard of the category that you are in. So I'm just a little nervous because I'm like, yo, I don't know. I don't know. So I'm trying to chill. So at that time, I did understand that there is a difference between a stage ready body and a prep body. Also at that time, my life was really hectic. So instead of working out in the early mornings like I always would, I started doing workouts in the evening after work. After speaking to my coach about how I felt, you know, about my body at that time, he did explain to me that because I'm working out in the evening and the way I'm consuming food, it's normal for me to look fluffier, you know, or thicker towards the evening. He also advised me to start looking at my body in the mornings when I just wake up. When I started to do that, that's what calmed me down and made me realize, okay, there is a difference, you know, of the way my body looks and the way it fluctuates throughout the day. And so I calmed down, you know, later on that week after that. But at that moment, I was tripping. I was really tripping and really was not feeling it. I'm glad I got over that one. Another reason why I highly recommend a coach, you guys, because the way you look at yourself will be different. You need some outside eyes, especially some outside eyes that have been through it
highly, 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 again, recommend getting a coach. Get a coach, you guys.
Some positives. Sprinting is back in my workout regimen. I'm so happy. I love, like literally the last month that being on the treadmill was on my regimen. I figured it out. Like the last 2 weeks, I figured out a way to really like do it, and I was having a blast. I cannot stand the stairs, and the bike does nothing for me. So yeah. That's really the update. I'm gonna go work out. I'm ready for my competition, y'all. Like, I'm getting tired of watching people in their competition doing their thing. And I'm just like, I want to be on stage already. That's another thing. Like, I don't think I would do this long of a prep unless it's like I don't know. Well, I can't say that. I just want to say that because of how long I've been prepping already, eating the same things, my mind is like, is it time yet? Is it time yet? And then watching other people go on stage, it's like, is it time yet? Is it my time yet? I done figured out my whole outfit, nails, my hair, and everything. I done practiced my hairstyle, because I was gonna do my own hair. I done seen the nails that I wanted. I already calculated that cost. Like, I've done so much prep stuff. I'm ready. I'm ready already, okay, to do this. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna get to gym, and yeah. Okay. So, I made it to South Florida. I made it home to my family. Today is Christmas Eve. I didn't think that gyms were closing early. I didn't think about that. And my travel gym membership, like, I still keep Planet Fitness for when I travel. And the one that I went to, that like I would always go to when I'm in the city, closed at noon. And thank God there was a couple other ones that closed at 5 and it was 3 o'clock. So I like booked it. I just got to the nearest Planet Fitness and was working out. And while I was driving over there, I was calling other ones. Everybody's closed on Christmas Day. And I'm like, South Florida? When did my city get soft? Like, when did we get soft? Like, maybe this is like an after COVID thing, because I don't understand why are businesses closed on Christmas Day. This is South Florida. Everything's 24 hours. I'm being a little bit of a brat. That's what it is. Because people have lives. I get it. I'm just not used to this. I'm not used to seeing this from my city. It's a little disturbing, you know? But at the same time, it's good because, like, my city was never really that much family oriented, and now they are. So, well, this whole region of South Florida wasn't too family oriented. Well, unless you're in Broward. Broward's a little different. Broward always cared about families. So, I have been sitting here. I just finished my workout. I'm sitting here trying to think of, like, who's open. I, like, called the Powerhouse Gym. I was like, let me call, like, bodybuilding gyms, I guess. You know, and kind of try to figure it out. I can't think of any private gyms, but I just been hitting up a bunch of gyms and everybody's closed tomorrow. Or they have restricted hours, but I'm not sure of what the hours are because no one's answering. And why I'm pushing it is because tomorrow's leg day. I love leg day. And if I don't do my leg day, honestly, I'm not going to have my cheat meal like I'm supposed to, because no. I've already been doing not so well on my nutrition the past couple of days. So it's just, I'm trying to do better, especially after, like, getting reprimanded, I guess you can say, by my coach. I'm like, all right, now I know what I need to do. I'm gonna do it. And everything that he was saying, I was saying it to myself. It's just, things are a little different. Things were happening. Okay, I had a lot going on mentally, and it wasn't so much that I was eating junk, it was that I wasn't eating. And when I would eat, I'm just like, whatever, just eat something. And so I'd pick not crap food, but food that's not in my meal plan. And so it's like, why? You know, I'll grab the nearest thing just to make sure I eat, because like my goal was just to just eat and stay alive. Because just a lot, y'all, a lot. Y'all will know eventually. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I want to like put something on my Instagram story and ask like what gyms are open, you know, but I feel like that's like a security hazard. Like, people who know where I live would be like, so she's not home? And then again, people who just haven't seen me in a while will be like, oh, she in town? And I really want to see nobody. I'm gonna be real. Well, it's not that I don't want to see anybody. It's just, it's a lot of people to see. And I'm here for a lot longer than I usually am in town. But like all the times going to my family and myself working out. And after working out, whatever time is open, if I want to see other people, that would be great. If not, I mean, I really got to edit. I really want to take this time to edit. So yeah, here I am. Merry Christmas.
I couldn't find a gym, so there was no hard leg day, and so no cheat meal. And I kept to my plan, you guys. I really did. And my family held me accountable too. So I just ate what was on my plan, and that was it. No cheat that day.
Hi! We're on our way to the gym. We are on a little adventure today. We are I am 2 counties away, no, a county away at a Planet Fitness. I've been in such like deep thought these past 2 days. Let's see, updates. So there are a few updates. My family has been so supportive in this, you know, prep. My sister, like, who would like cook for everyone, would make sure that my food is cooked first and that I'm done before she serves everybody, just so we can all sit together and eat, so I'm not smelling everyone else's food. And I appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate it. Before she even explained it and broke it down to me, I just was like, you know what, I like that. I told her, you know, thank you for waiting for me, you know, so we can like eat as a family. Even though we're not all sitting at a table and stuff together, like some of us are here in this corner, some of us are over there, you know, but still thank you. And that's what she broke it down to me, that's why she does it. And man, I appreciate it. I really do. I really do. Okay, we're back. So being there, being with my family, who's already looking at my portions and are like, girl, that's small, you need to keep eating. They will make sure, like, you know, being there with them makes me eat more, even though I don't feel like it at some points. I still do it because I'm like deep in my thoughts, but I would still do it. I would still eat, and them eating with me is like amazing, especially when they realize I eat 4 times a day. They're like, oh, and I feel like, oh, 4 times is good. So yeah, I feel like pouring out my thoughts, but this is not the topic right now. This is not the subject right now. So maybe later on, if this YouTube channel goes somewhere, or if I just feel like it, or if God leads me to it, really, if God leads me to it, I'll spill out more of my thoughts, because I really do want to tell it. I really do want to tell my story. A lot of things happen to me in life, and I feel like God allows a lot of these things to happen to me in my life because He knows I'm gonna tell a story. He know I'm gonna be the one to tell a story. You can count on me. Count on me to tell you the story. I got no problem with telling a testimony. I do not. Just this story is like still somewhat unfolding. And so I'm like, I don't want to speak on it just yet. But I really do. Well, I want to, but every time I think of saying something or writing something, it's like, I guess you could say the Holy Spirit just like stops me and is like, not yet. You could draft. You could sit here. But you ain't posting that. So, here we are. Here I am. Now, people that I meet in person, I'll tell them, and it feels good. That's why I know I really want to tell it, because it feels good to tell them. It feels good to just open up and just, because I got nothing to be ashamed about. This is something that was done to me, and so I was embarrassed, but I'm really not ashamed because I didn't do anything to the situation. The situation just happened to me. It feels good just to say that. Like, oh, one day, y'all. Let's see. One day. Okay, why am I not at this gym yet? Like, why am I not here yet? Okay. I'm close. It's after this light. Okay. I'm here.
Later.
Alright, so went to the gym, had a wonderful experience. It was nice, it was therapeutic. I even stopped for a little moment and journaled a little bit. Like, it was great. It was a great experience. I'm on my way home. Today is a leg day, so I'm able to have a cheat meal. So I got some pate. Another thing, I've started looking at suits a little more seriously. I mean, before I just look at them and was like, these are cute, whatever. Now I'm looking at them like, okay, so what am I gonna wear? And I'm looking at some of these suits, and I'm gonna have to ask my coach and like other people I know who compete on what to do, because like I know for the bottoms, like from what I remember, all the two federations I've been looking at, OCB and NPC / IFBB, you don't want to show booty. You don't want to be out here in a G-string. Even though I see some girls giving a whole lot of cheek out here in some of these competitions. And still, like, there's different cuts. Like, for all of these different companies I look at, there are all these different type of cuts. And then I gotta remember there's other federations, there's WBFF and all these other things that all these other acronyms I can't just remember at the top of my head. Hold up. We need to get into this middle lane here. Okay. So, I was a little confused on why are all these options here? And I was about to buy a posing suit, and it's like, oh, what kind of cut do you want? I don't know, but the one for bikini that won't get me disqualified, that's the one that I want. So I have to like look more into that. I've been looking more into the colors and the type of crystals. Of course, I want the blingiest, colorful thing in the world. And I think that's what I should do. That's what I should go with. Like, I should, want something that makes me stand out, but nothing that's not orthodox. But at the same time, I want to be unique. So, oh, you gonna let me in? Okay. So yeah, I've been looking more into these bikinis, and I have 3 months, so I have time. I have time, but then I feel like I don't have time because there's a lot of options for custom made stuff, and that's another thing I don't understand. Like, do I have to get custom made? Like, what is I know the benefit of getting something custom made, but like, is it really that deep? That's my question. Is it really that deep? Do I really need to get it custom made like that? Like, I feel like my body's pretty simple, but that's me and my brain. There was a lot of things I thought was simple about my body, but then I'm learning, even prepping, that my body is just so different, so amazing, so unique, and so qualified, but at the same time different. So I learned to not downplay my physique anymore and downplay my measurements and how my body, you know, just shapes out. So I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I should get some custom made. And I feel like it's my first time. I should go all the way out and then go down from there and just, you know, because I budgeted, you know, for these $500, $600, $7 type suits anyways. I budgeted for that for my suits a while ago when I first thought to do it, when I first, you know, pursued this. So I'm like, should I go ahead and spend that money and do it, or should I try to, you know, go the more frugal option? You know, I don't know. I don't know yet. Definitely gonna talk to some people, and I'm just gonna use a lifeline. I'm gonna phone a friend. Come on, y'all, let's get over these train tracks. So yeah, those are my thoughts. That, wow, this church closed down. This church, that didn't used to be the name of that church. I feel like such an old head. Like, I'm driving around places like, that used to be the Krispy Kreme, and now Krispy Kreme to move back and it's a Wawa's. I remember back in my day, we used to play in that empty lot. Now they done built apartments. Like this video and comment if you know what I'm talking about when I pointed out the Krispy Kreme and the Wawa's. Like it if you know, comment the city. Let's see, what else? That's all really for today. I've just been stuck on this whole suit thing. Like, I've been looking at it more in the past couple of days. And I have a question. It's probably gonna be answered by the time you look at this. But why are posing suits 3 digits? It's not going nowhere. It got no crystals. It got no diamond connectors. Most of them don't. Why are they 3 digits? This question still remains unanswered to me. I don't understand how. I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, later on that day, I was scrolling still through different vendors, seeing what different options there were for posing suits, and I came across Ravish Sands. Ravish Sands had a lot of different posing suits that were reasonably priced. They did have different cuts to the bottoms of their posing suits, and I was still new to this and noticed that there was a contact information there. So I contacted the number there and texted them and asked them, like, hey, what are these different cuts? They responded back so quickly, and then I realized they were actually located a couple of miles from where I was staying. So I shot my shot. I asked if I can just pick it up rather than paying for shipping, and I wanted to have it. It'd been nice. I felt like it would be nice for me to have it already. So Jessie is who I was speaking to, and her team were so nice, and they basically tailored my posing suit, and I was able to pick it up that same weekend. So I was super excited about that. I had a posing suit ready to go home. I didn't have to worry about it being in limbo with postal between South Florida and Central Florida, or sitting at my front door in Central Florida with no one there to pick it up. So I was so happy to have that. Thank you guys. Big shout out to you guys. You guys were so diligent and so informative and so communicative. And spoiler alert, I do end up choosing Ravish Sands to be the maker for my first stage suit. You'll see that in later videos of how that goes. All right. Car's off. We're getting our whole life together. I brought a lot of stuff with me. Lunchbox, my purse, my own cushion. I love it. This is a Christmas present from Catherine. I love it. I love it. Okay. Ooh, I need to put this in my bag. It's time for me to go live life and stop recording it. Bye.
All right, camera got cut off after that point. The rest of vacation, I spent the time with my siblings and soaked up all of their presents until we were fed up with each other. Shout out again to Ravish Sands. I felt like they knew how nervous I was with this being my first show, and they were so communicative with me from that weekend all the way up to show day. Thank you again, Jessie, for your awesomeness. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Bye.